Race 6 on the card is a fillies and mares 90 handicap over 1400 meters, and these handicaps are very tricky. It's a tough day's racing at Hollywood Bets Scottsville on Sunday the 25th of April. Before we dissect the form, let's catch up with reruns of Georgina Rose and Meet at the George when they finished second respectively in their last run, and then an interview with Dean Cannemeyer.
Second, Vivid Jets looking to warm up. Flashy Katrina, Dancing Feather. Georgina Rose goes to the inside. Glory Days. Spring Break has a length to spare. Spring Break still in front. Dancing Feather. Georgina Rose is warming up. Spring Break's under pressure the last bit, and Dancing Feather spreads her wings to get up from Georgina Rose. Spring Break, and then came Flashy Katrina. To make up. Big Sky Country's going to look for a gap. Galactic Star still right there. Meet at the George towards the inside. Hugs Accepted is now starting to unwind up. Big run on the outside. Hugs Accepted coming at Meet at the George the last 100. Meet at the George on the inside, but Hugs Accepted is coming home powerfully. Hugs Accepted will claim them. Meet at the George second. Galactic Star and L's Flaming Beauty.
Meet at the George, yeah, she's a filly that never runs a bad race. She's genuine, and her last two runs have been very, very good, and also a competitive race. But she's drawn 8. I'd like to be a little bit closer to the fence, but nevertheless, she's a filly that's doing exceptionally well, and you can't fault her form. And if she runs to her last start or the last two runs, then she's got to be a big runner. But all is well. She's doing very well.
Those were very good runs by both Georgina Rose and Meet at the George. Georgina Rose, of course, has exceptional form on the polytrack, having run 7 times on this surface for 2 wins, 2 seconds and 2 thirds. Meet at the George has only been on the polytrack twice for a win. Warren, this is a tough day's racing. You've got to unravel these handicaps in these fillies and mares handicap, albeit this one's a strong race. Not easy, because I think here again you've got to go really wide. Hollywood Bets, they've sent us through their comments for their runners. Purple Persuasion, close up behind a progressive filling comeback run. Strong contender is their assessment of number 2, Purple Persuasion, who races out of the number 2 gate, attractively priced at 15-2. But the likes of Blush of Dawn, Purple Persuasion, Georgina Rose, Galactic Star, Cherry Road, Meet at the George, Flower of Saigon, these are the ones that stand out. They're betting it very wide. Meet at the George is the marginal favourite at 4-1, but it's another 4-1 the field handicap race, many with chances.
Many with chances, and we've gone through the reruns. You heard what Dean Cannemeyer had to say. Now, I've got even more comments, which is fantastic, because the more information that we can disseminate, the better. And spare me a few seconds to share this with the viewers. While we were enjoying our beautiful breakfast at the Summerfeld Clubhouse, and we keep urging everybody and inviting everybody to the Summerfeld Clubhouse for a wonderful breakfast to watch the horses work, open to the public. Glenn Cotson was with us, Andrew Harrison and I, and he said, these are the comments about Galactic Star and Flower of Saigon. Galactic Star needed it last time, has since galloped very well. Anton Marcus rides, which is obviously a positive, and he feels that she'll be perfect here over 1,400 meters on the poly. Big runner, include reading between the lines. They're expecting this horse to go close to winning. Not putting words in Glenn's mouth, that's the comments, and big runner. Flower of Saigon, good form, has had a long rest at Woodhill, spent 6 weeks in the camp running around enjoying life, but is back in action, might need the run. But in saying that, working very, very well and could surprise, but in Glenn's firm opinion, she will need the run. The stable elect is definitely Galactic Star. So some wonderful feedback we've got for this race, and we need it because, as you say, it's tough.
It's very tough. Galactic Star probably is the one to beat on a very best Cape form, so it's very positive to hear that she's come out of her last run on the 5th of April in good shape, because purely on that run she finished behind Meet at the George, somewhere behind Meet at the George. She was about 3 lengths behind Meet at the George, so she's got 3 lengths to find with Meet at the George, but with the benefit of that run she could find the 3 lengths.
Yes.
But I'm not going to try and single out one horse because, again, I'm going very wide. I'm including all of numbers 1, Blush of Dawn, 2, Purple Persuasion, 3, Georgina Rose, 4, Galactic Star, 7, Cherry Road, could be anything, 8, Meet of the George, 9, Flower of Saigon. So I'm running a bit of a risk. I'm leaving out a few runners. I'm leaving out 4 of this field of 11. And that may be dangerous, but I do think the winner will come from one of those 7. Again, not much help to our viewers, except to say that it's a very tough race.
Well, yeah, and apologies for interrupting you early on, but Galactic Star, yes, it's as you say, we're not much help because it's that difficult, but we've certainly helped with the comments and the reruns and all that goes with it. What's leaning me towards Galactic Star, Graham, is the fact that Glenn mentioned that she needed that comeback run, and since then she's put up an excellent gallop, and that's what's swaying me in the camp of Galactic Star, but you can make cases for plenty of them. Again, I'm in your camp. It's tough load up.
Okay, so there we go. Race 6, the fillies and mares, 90 handicap over 1,400 metres. Many good fillies coming into this handicap with good form behind their names. Difficult to single out an individual.